Hey everybody. I'm going to get right to the point. Last week, on the last video, I said um, something about other medical issues that I've been having. So that's what this video is going to be about. First of all, surgery's still good to go. August 7th, everything's set for now. Anything can happen in the next 2 weeks. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about is for I don't know, about a year, off and on, I have been having what I thought were issues with my heart. Um, Before anybody gets worried about it, everything's fine, at least as of today. So what would happen is, I'd be mowing the yards, my yard, my dad's yard, and what would start happening is my heart would start, really racing. I would get this flush feeling, feeling dizzy, breaking out in big sweats. And then after 20 minutes, it would stop and everything's fine, like nothing happened before. And this would happen a few times after mowing the yard. So I'm thinking, okay, it's hot outside. It has to be related to that, doing all of this physical activity because I'm not used to doing that. Still not. And thinking, okay, maybe it's something, related to the heat. Like, I don't want to say heat exhaustion or like a heat stroke because I know that those are very, very serious. And mine just only lasted 20 minutes, so I thought, okay, just related to that, all the activity, that's why I'm having this. Then started happening at random times. One time I was on the road driving and it happened. Then it happened while I was here at the house. I'm on my computer, I'm writing, it would start happening. The worst one, I was actually at a doctor's office for Angelia. And I was talking to her doctor, and all of a sudden, this whole thing just washes over me. My heart's racing. I'm sweating, like I am sweating like I had just gotten done like a 20-minute wrestling match. It was just dripping down. I'm getting this feeling, and I'm like, I gotta stay calm. Yes, I'm in the doctor's office of all places, but I don't want to let on that anything is wrong. Um, so it would do that. So finally, I said something to my doctor, and he starts running me through these tests. I had it not an EKG but an ECG. They're similar but not exactly the same. He also had me do an echocardiogram, and he also had me wear a heart monitor 48 hours. Um, and we had to rush this in because my insurance was ending in like less than a week later, so we had to rush all of this in so that it could be covered. Story on that one too. Uh so the week that we were doing all of these tests, this is actually the same week that my dad and I were flying out to Washington. So I did all of these tests on Tuesday, fly out to Washington Wednesday. Then I was going to do the heart monitor um, Thursday, Friday. Uh, well, Thursday morning, and everything's taken off on Saturday morning. I have one of these episodes on the day of the flight. Two of them, actually. A minor one while I'm out there in Washington. I had the sweat, I had the heart beating, which, I've been walking like 5 miles that day, off and on. Beautiful weather out there, but beside the point. but I didn't get that flush feeling. I thought, okay, just related to all of that walking because I'm not used to doing all that walking anymore. So we fly back home. We get back. We get to Dad's house, and all of a sudden, all of it comes at me. Heart's beating, sweating. I'm feeling drained. I'm feeling dizzy. Okay. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, this is perfect timing because this is happening now. I'm getting this heart monitor in 10 hours. So it's going to miss that whole thing. And I told my doctor about that today too. So anyway, I get to the doctor's office today, and we talk about the results. He's saying everything was damn near perfect. With my heart, he said, from what the results are saying, that my heart is strong. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with the valves or the arteries. Everything looks good. The walls. And with the heart monitor, he said there was one time when my heart did start speeding up a little bit, but it was so minute that I would never have felt it. And what do you mean? He said it only happened for 5 beats, which is basically the equivalent of 2 seconds. I never would have noticed it, which I didn't. And he said that with all the testing that we have been doing on my heart, he said that he is very confident that my heart is good, is strong. There is no issue with it. The only problem that I have with that is that on my dad's side of the family, there is big history of heart problems. So I know it's coming. It's coming. Normally it happens around age 60. Anyway, so what he's thinking and what a lot of other people are thinking is that instead of actually having heart issues, is that I'm having anxiety attacks. And my first thought when the first person mentioned anything about that is that, wait a minute, I don't have anxiety. I never had an anxiety attack. I have a lot of friends who had anxiety attacks, so I get what they're going through, but that has never happened to me. Then I get to thinking, all this shit that I've been through for almost the last 3 years, it's apparently just building up to the point where it is giving me anxiety attacks. With all the stuff that my work has been doing to me, canceling my insurance and threatening to fire me and all of that, that shit ain't gonna fly. All the stuff about, trying to get insurance for myself, which that is settled. I've got my insurance, so that's good. All the stuff of trying to get everything situated with Angelia's insurance, which is still not solved yet. Then, of course, everything going on with Dad and his medical stuff, and everything going on in my life, trying to get an agent, for my writings. All of this it has been a very stressful time, and I never once thought that I would get like an anxiety attack, and I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around it. One of my best friends, I was talking to him about it, and he said that I should think about going on anxiety medicine, and I'm going to be honest, I really don't want to, but it may get to the point where I may not have a choice. So anyway, that's one thing that's been going on. I've only got about 20 seconds left where I got to end this video, but that's something that is that I have been dealing with. But my heart's fine. My heart is fine. So I'm going to be doing another video soon. I need to check out. I'll check in with you guys later.